Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for March 7th through the 13th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh. Ooh. And all right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Pentacles. You're working on something. I mean, oh man, there seems to be difficulty at times through whatever it is that you're working through, but this Seven of Pentacles right here is kind of showing me progress. Now, I'm not sure if you're getting that, but as far as the energies are concerned, there seems to be progress here for you in terms of moving forward through these energies that show up. In the recent past, the Eight of Wands, the Lovers, the Five of Wands. There may have been some conflict, there may have been arguments, there may have been some you suck, no, you suck kind of energy here in a connection tied up to you. Because I do see communication and I see it going in the Five of Wands, which is conflict. In the current situation, the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Not being able to decide. I feel like you're kind of trying to figure out your options, figure out your next moves and things like that, but having a hard time figuring it out. It seems like one of those processes of it's gonna show up as you go along kind of thing, and I feel like you're starting to go along and kind of, you know, pick it up along the way. Like, okay, I don't know what I need to do now, but let's keep moving and then we'll figure it out after. The problem is, it seems like a bumpy road, and it seems like a bumpy road because you're in your head about it, you know? So even though the energy for this is, let's move along and we'll figure it out later, you could be getting that, you could be feeling that and heading in that energy, but then kind of questioning it, like, no, I need some guarantee. Like, how can I do that? I need to know where I'm going. I'm not going to go if I, you know. So this whole difficulty is not necessarily from not knowing where you're going next. It's from not trusting that you'll be okay, whichever way you go, you know. And that creates doubts, that creates fear, that creates a whole lot of things in your mind. In the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Judgment card. Okay. It's going to become more and more challenging. You're going from the Two of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Now, the good news is that beyond that, I still see stuff moving in a good direction and things healing. You know, that's why I'm saying I don't think you're seeing it necessarily because you're way up here, you know. Where it seems so complicated and it seems like it's only getting more complicated and what the fuck do I do now kind of thing. Because as I said, I do see a progress in the worries in the mind. Like a physical progress. Now at the same time, I'm seeing the energetical progress, which is there. It's slow, but it's there. And the reason that it's slow, because you're kind of stopping it from up here. You know, not that you want to, but it is what it is. Let's see, let's clarify. Let me clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Hello, little princess. Little princess. She went to sleep on the other side of the table. They all got their claws cut today. I didn't get Felix's. I got Felix's. I have 3 more for Felix. But I gotta catch him when he's like dozing off. Because he's kind of picky with that. Kai even pushed his left one up to me. Like, okay, you're done with the right here. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. This one was her first time with me. But, yeah. 3 more for Felix. I'll do it. I'll do it today. I'm not giving up. Sometimes I take breaks in between them because one just doesn't want to. I'm like, okay. Seven of Pentacles, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, the Nine of Swords. as I said, you got it going on. Your higher self does. The one up here thinks not. You know, thinks that, no, I've lost it. I'm all over the place. I'm stressed out about it. I'm this, I'm that, I'm the... Not to that extreme, maybe for some of you, but for most of you, I don't feel it's that bad in here, but it's in here. That's the thing. And that prevents you from seeing the actual progress, the energetical progress, because it's there. You're in your power here, inside yourself. Outside yourself, you're in your head. And that doesn't allow you to see that you got it. You've got the answer to whatever you're looking for here. So that's why I'm saying there is progress here. I don't think you're seeing it because you're showing me all of these swords and all of... Oh my God, man. Come on, Libra. Get your swords out of there. Let me do the Lovers in the recent past. Ooh. The Death card, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, a lot of energy of loss over this connection. Ironically, a lot of energy of emotional balance. Through this loss, that's kind of an interesting combo. I've seen that a lot lately in the collective. A sense of acknowledging that when one thing dies, another one is coming to life at the same time, right? The death of something means the birth of something else. So it's like the duality perspective is shown up big time in the collective. And there it is right here in this connection. But man, it's a big energy of loss over this connection. Let's see the Five of Wands then. Yeah, the Five of Wands is yours, is your struggle with accepting where things are, how now you're by yourself, what you have to do, how you have to act, how you have to be without this connection. And I feel like it's been a struggle here for you to fall into the acceptance. I feel like eventually you did. And even though it was painful as hell, you stepped into your power here eventually. You know, you stepped into that role of, I'm on my own and it actually feels good. You know, this version feels good too, where I feel like I can do things. I can make it on my own. I don't have to be dependent fully on this right here, you know? But man, it's been tough. It's been challenging, for sure. Let me do the Page of Swords for the current situation. Four of Swords, the Moon, the Three of Wands. There's something you want to do about something. There's something you're showing me, I want to go in this direction and I want to do something about it. Because I feel like you've healed a particular place in yourself that didn't allow you to go do something. Now you're healed in that department. It's like, I gotta go. But again, it's something that comes from the inside. On the outside, I see you kind of waiting still. Maybe you think you're not ready because you're showing me the Page of Swords. Not to say that that's not action, that's not let me go in this direction for sure. It's not, it also indicates, especially with the Three of Wands, that maybe you feel like you're not ready. Whatever that means. The Two of Swords, that's what it means. Let's clarify that. The Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I love the increase from the Page of Swords to the Queen of Swords, which is clearly an indicator with the Page of Swords of I'm not ready. You know, I need to step it up a little bit into the Queen of Swords. Like when I'm there, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go. I feel like you feel you're not in your power. You're not there. You're not there. But I'm gonna beg to differ because you're healed there. So that tells me you are ready. And then the Two of Swords shows up, which is telling me that you're telling yourself that you're not ready. So figure out the reasons that you're telling yourself you're not ready. And then be honest about those reasons. Are they reasonable? You know, do they feel like those are good reasons for you not being ready, because you're ready here. Look at you being the Empress and being all of that, showing me that. And then you're telling me, but I'm not ready. Oh. You are. If you allow the mind to tell you how to be and when to be and if to be, then you're not ready. But if you feel your way through it, once you tap into how you really feel, you'll see that you're healed in that department there that prepared you for whatever this is. So I don't know what this is. You know better. It feels almost like taking on something new in your life, something that you've never done before, something like that. You know, it kind of feels like that. Now, I don't know what that is to you, but to me, it kind of feels like I don't know, applying for a job that you never thought you would have even thought of. I don't know, something, whatever. Let's do the Seven of Cups in the current situation. The Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords. You back away just as you get there, just when you're like in that place of figuring out how to do it, when to do it, going over your options about it, you just back away. It's like, no, there's too many choices here, there's too many options. No, you know what, I'll just like forget about it. So that again tells me there's a fear somewhere in there. There's an insecurity created by a fear. Now, I haven't spotted that fear yet. You're hiding it good. But I also feel there's been a lot of healing over that fear. So you're kind of relapsing here back into that fear. You're kind of going back to it because it's comfy. It's, you know, if you've lived under this energy for quite a while, it's going to be your comfy zone, comfy place. So it's easier to slip back into that than to try something new. Let's do the Eight of Swords in the immediate future. The Seven of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Four of Wands. This is in regards to a commitment, committing yourself to something. It could be in regards to work. But man, there's a lot of overthinking here. And again, in the background, it feels like things are already planned out. It's just a matter of you stepping into that energy. But you're not going to do it as long as you're in this Eight of Swords, this Two of Swords here, the Nine of Swords here. No, everything seems to be quite aligned here. Feel into it, Libra. Don't let your mind run the show here. It's not, I mean, if this is meant to be for you, you'll still fall into this place. But if you let your mind run the show here, it's going to feel a lot more difficult falling into this place. It's going to feel a lot more bumpy, you know? Let's do the Page of Wands. Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Page of Pentacles. You're pulling away from something that at some point kept you in that place of curiosity. I would say, you know, something intrigued you at some point, something or someone. And I kind of see you emotionally detaching yourself from that, even though you don't want to. There's definitely a sense of rejection over that, like, oh man. But with the Page of Pentacles there, that tells me that you're seeing your rejection to it, and you're seeing the process unfolding despite your rejection. So it's like you're observing everything that's going on within you and for you within this experience. I don't know what it is to you, but it's, to me, it feels like, to put it simple, something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're dropping it. You're walking away from it. And kind of like taking it all in as it happens for you. Let's do the Judgment card. Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Swords. Someone is trying to cheat their way out of this, because there's definitely some sort of not interested. You know, I'm leaving this situation, I'm walking away, emotionally I'm out, energetically I'm out, and physically you're trying to pull something here. You're like, you know what hurts? who's gonna hurt if I stay here and just kind of be their friend? Because maybe they don't want me to walk away, or maybe, you know, I don't know, because your emotions are not there in this anymore. So it's not like you're thinking about you and being like, yeah, we'll just be friends, we'll pretend we're happy as friends and I'll hurt in silence kind of thing. It's not looking like that. It's looking more like you're maybe still in the situation, even though you, aligned with you, is not wanting to be in the situation anymore, but almost looking like you're doing it for somebody else. And that betrays you. You betray you when you do that. You know? And you know that. You know that because you got the Five of Swords here. You know, it's sabotaging to you. Oh yeah, you're nice to them and you're doing it for them. Good for you. Where's you in that? You know, where's your desire in that? So that's part of your transformation here. Figuring things out for this one. There's little sections of things that are happening for you at the same time, and it's part of this big transitional phase for you. There's a whole lot of healing here. Just remember that through all of this, you've got it within you. You're fully aligned inside. You're just not tapping into that. You're not allowing yourself to tap into that. You keep yourself up here for some reason. You know, when it's difficult to get yourself out of here, don't even think about your situation, about anything. Go out in nature, meditate, clear your mind, do something to bring yourself back into, out you go. Let me go back to me, you know, to see what's up in there. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's hidden. It's hidden. The self-care, the self-love, the everything that you're carrying inside. And these go a lot together with that Empress that you've got going on in there. You have it in you. You know, the groundness, the love, everything that you have for you is here. But at this point, it's like you're not seeing it. You're not acknowledging it. You're not aligning with it. And you have it, you know? So make sure you start seeing it, because it'll help in this situation. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I had to keep it on for a little bit because Juno was coming, and I'm like, maybe Libra wants to see them, to see her. Yeah, grooming. All right, bye.